Hey guys, it's Stephanie Parker, and today for the Sleeping Baby vlog, we are going to be talking about sudden infant death syndrome and the do's and don'ts of baby sleep. It's a big topic, but I suppose I should first tell you why in the world there's a Christmas tree behind me. We are going to be doing a video for a product that is coming out this Christmas. I'm so excited. It's just a passion project for me, and it's basically a faith-based alternative to the elf tradition that's out there. You can find information about it on theshepherdsTreasure.com or on our Shepherd's Treasure Facebook page. So super excited about that. And I'll kind of tell about that another time. But today, about this discussion with SIDS. SIDS is a really tough topic because researchers and doctors for years have been trying to figure this thing out. And there's been a lot of studies that have come out. In fact, recently a study came out linking swaddling to SIDS. And for those of you who don't know the details of that study, the study talks about how there's an increased risk of SIDS in swaddled babies that are rolling or breaking free from the swaddle, obviously, because baby can't have their arms to roll. So that usually happens between the 2 and 4 month age. Before then, as an infant, I really recommend swaddling because it provides a baby with a womb-like environment that gives them the ability to get the rest that they really need to be able to grow and develop appropriately at that infant stage. But once a baby is rolling and breaking free from the swaddle, obviously they need the ability to use their arms, and there's a risk of that fabric from the swaddle going over their face. And so that's when it's really important to have the Zipadee-Zip on hand because the need for it happens overnight. It did for my daughter. And it's scary because babies go from sleeping really well sometimes in the swaddle to not sleeping at all without the swaddle, unless they have a solution maybe like the Zipadee-Zip. And there's always sometimes a little transition that will occur there, but it's good to have a safe alternative because usually what happens when a baby goes from sleeping to not sleeping is parents are like, what do I do? And so sometimes out of exhaustion, and I totally get it, you do what you can to make them sleep, and that may be bringing them in bed with you, trying to swaddle them longer than they should, or sleeping on the couch with them, putting them in a swing to sleep. Unfortunately, all those things actually really increase the risks for SIDS. So when you're most exhausted, I hope you remember this video because that is precisely when you want to practice safe sleep. And those are things, for example, safe sleep involves back sleep. Keep your little one to sleep on their back. Keep them away from any loose crib bedding, any pillows, any mattresses that are poofy. Don't put them in bed with you. Don't sleep with them on the couch. Don't put any stuffed animals or anything potentially cover their mouth or nose. For example, those positioners or those donuts that babies often sleep in, those can be very dangerous and really increase the risk for SIDS. Sometimes swings can cause problems there too. So I know as parents, we just want to do what we can to get some sleep, but don't sacrifice the safety of that baby. This is what I would recommend. There are solutions. For example, if you want your little one sleeping close by you, there are mattress attachments that go onto your bed that are like little side sleepers for a baby, so they have a safe sleeping environment. So that's a really great solution. Another thing that you want to try and stay away from is overdressing your baby because babies sleep better when they're a little bit cooler. I would put my little one in diapers and just the Zipadee-Zip. But don't put too much clothes on them because when they are overheated, they have a higher risk of SIDS. Another thing to keep in mind is babies that suck on a pacifier or on their thumb. It's actually a good thing as an infant because what that does is it releases serotonin in their brain, and studies have shown that it actually reduces the risk of SIDS as well. And they also say that if you can breastfeed your child, that's really helpful because they say that the risk for SIDS goes down by 60% if you're nursing your child. So all these things are great things that you want to keep in mind when you are trying to practice safe sleep habits for your little one. I know that's so much to keep in your head, especially when you're just trying to make it through the day and you're really exhausted. But just do your very best to keep them in a safe environment for sleep. So I hope all that helps a little bit in terms of things that you can keep in mind that you want to try and stay away from. Another thing, just one other thing, they actually say that when you're pregnant, if you're a smoker, it increases the risk of SIDS significantly. So try and stay away from that when you're pregnant. Anyway, so I really hope that helps you guys. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you have the best day ever, and that you keep those little ones safe and sound. All right, bye.